Start with expecting great things for yourself, then go out and do them. Don't let anything or anyone stop you from achieving your goals. Michael B. Jordan. A very good morning to our guest for the day, our Dean Dr. Poonam Nikam, all faculty members and students of IIBM. I, Jayesh Tripathi, welcome you all to this session of batch 2023-25. I take this opportunity to welcome our guest, Mr. Sanjay Pendharkar, co-founder Whetstone Business Solutions. Sir, may I have your permission to proceed? Thank you, sir. Sir is an accomplished professional with more than 34 years of experience in the construction and material handling equipment industry. Throughout his career, he has consistently demonstrated his expertise in planning and implementing strategies to optimize distribution networks and enhance the investment levels of trade partners. He is widely recognized for his exceptional leadership, particularly in driving companies to excel in highly competitive markets. He has played a key role in developing and implementing innovative marketing concepts and strategies that have significantly contributed to business growth and market expansion. With his exceptional sales skill, he has a natural talent for identifying and seizing opportunities to maximize sales revenue and overall company benefits. Besides its strategic capabilities, he is an excellent communicator and possesses exceptional people management skills. His ability to successfully manage cross-functional teams showcases his talent for effective leadership, motivation, and guidance of professional and support staff. With extensive experience across Pan-India and in Southeast Asia, Sir has gained a global perspective and valuable insights. Currently, he serves as a knowledge partner for several multinational corporations and startups, and also works as an advisor to various companies. In addition, he shares his expertise and motivates others as a motivational speaker in various colleges and mid-sized companies. Additionally, he contributes as a mentor of change with Niti Aayog's Atal Innovation Mission, showcasing his commitment to fostering innovation and driving positive change. Respected professors and dear students, please join me in welcoming Mr. Sanjay Pendharkar.
Topic is importance of sales in marketing. Okay, how many of you actually are trying to take marketing as the stream, mainstream? Okay, so maybe about 60-70, right? Okay. Let's say tomorrow, I come here from some company and I want to recruit people for sales. How many of you would be interested? Okay, how will India grow? Huh? Only 15%? Okay, that's all. Why not you, ma'am? Why not you sales?
Sir, I am not interested in marketing.
Why? Let me understand. Don't worry. See, today you will have some idea about marketing, sales, maybe HR, finance. Don't think that is a gospel. You are good in everything. Okay? Today you may not be aware of sales. If I spend 1 hour with you, you will opt for sales only. You will not go to any other stream. Okay. One question. Can you name, let's say, name top 10 countries in the world? You just tell me top 10 countries. Only give me one name. UK. Yes, ma'am. USA. Ma'am. China. Russia. Japan. Okay. Very good. So, abhi aapne dekho, when I asked, give me top 10 countries, she asked me, sit down please, sit down. She asked me, what is the criteria? Very good question, very intelligent question. Okay? I did not reply deliberately. And you gave me name of 10 different countries. What is common in these 10 countries? They are developed nations, which means what? Yes, ma'am? Which means what?
They are first world countries, so they are more developed. They are not in developing stage.
Okay, which means what? You're right. Which means what?
They are economic and heavily.
Wonderful. What's your name?
Manjiri.
Manjari, thank you very much. See, first is now I'll be asking questions to virtually every one of you. And I'll ask questions which I'm aware of that you do not know the answer. Purpose is not to humiliate you. then you start thinking. There is a supercomputer here, which many of us rarely use. You know? Okay. So Manjari said they are economically strong, correct? So these countries which this complete, all of you told me, if I really look at top GDPs of the world, you're aware of GDP term called GDP? Yes, sir. You'll find all the names there. GDP, what is GDP? Which means what? Okay, see, it is a something which is produced, gross domestic things which are produced in the country, right? Now, if these products which are produced, if they are not sold, does that become part of GDP? No. So, which means product which are sold, who sells? Who sells? Salesman. So, who makes the country great? Which means all of you. Sorry, are you in sales? What's the stream now? What is the stream you're planning?
To take finance.
Okay. Now, okay, sit down. Now, he is trying to, he's planning to take finance as a stream. Very good. But, sir, are you behaving like salesman sometimes?
Yes, of course.
When? Okay. Tell me, let's say when you are giving interview, what are you doing? Are you selling yourself? Yes. We all are salesmen. Salesmen, saleswomen, we all are. Only thing is that he opts for finance as his field. So he is trying to sell his expertise in finance. He is a salesman. Somebody is selling a product. Somebody is selling his knowledge. Right? Poonam madam, she is selling her knowledge to you. She is dreaming that for her, this is the investment. You understand? So we all are in sales. Okay? Now the question is, those of you who are in marketing, who are opting for marketing, I'll go that side. No, wahan pe bilkul, otherwise some people may start sleeping. Okay, so those of you who are applied for marketing, do you know what is the difference between sales and marketing? Kaun bolega? Yeah. And sales is? Okay, fine. Now, let's say the day you decide to join company, your aim will be to at the topmost position one day, maybe 15, 20 years, 25, whatever number of years, depending on the company size. Can you be the head of marketing without knowing sales? Correct? You understand why I'm saying that you need to know sales? Can you be cricket coach without playing cricket? You're swimming, anything, So crucial ye hai ki you should be fully aware. Those of you who are trying to make their career in marketing, crucial that you need to understand sales. You need to go and work as a salesman in the front line. When I was working in JCB, I used to get youngsters like you, okay? They used to come and sit with me. I used to give them case studies. KTR XYZ. This is a scenario. I want to increase my market share in Indore region. ये मेरे पास challenges हैं. What do you propose? Sir, we will work on ATL, BTL, SEO. ये terms those who are in marketing will learn these terms shortly. ATL, BTL, SEO, SMM, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? They will say कि sir, I'll give a newspaper ad. My customer newspaper पढ़ता ही नहीं है. What do? You understand? The formulas which you learn here may not work in field. Crucial, go and see for yourself. Any field. You want to, let's say, you want to participate in, वो क्या होता है ना वो Master Chef. Yeah? Master Chef देखा? I like that. Although I know nothing about food. I like that thing. But Master Chef में can you become a Master Chef without knowing how to cook? No. Can I become? मुझे तो वो बताएंगे तो सब्जी I will not be able to understand क्या है ना? So crucial ये है कि you need to, all of you, if you get a chance, even if you're in finance, for example, he wants to go in finance, some of you want to be in HR, correct? But if you are not aware of what company does, you will become a clerk. I'm sorry, I'm using it. Sometimes I will use a very strong statements just to provoke you. ठीक है? So my next question is, do you want to be the best or you want to be the one of the rest? Yes. Those who want to be best, please raise your hand. Okay. And those who want to be one of the rest, at least मैं तो रह सकता हूँ. Okay, good. You want to be one of the rest? Yes, sir. One of the rest or best?
One of the rest.
Why? You deserve to be best. Tell me. Okay, there will be some reason. Yeah.
Sir, I want to one of the rest.
क्यों?
Sir, because I don't want to.
Okay, we'll discuss later. ठीक है? You know, the point is, you deserve the best. And you are the best. ठीक है? आप इस दुनिया में आए हो. You know, जब से आए हो, you are taking something. ना? Please sit. Taking. When is the time when you want to give it back to society? अभी at my level, I can do that. ना? You can do that when you're working. Today, you need to be the best. ठीक है? Okay. So what topics I'll be covering? I'll be covering something. These are topics which I'll be covering. Sales and marketing. I'm not going to teach you sales or marketing. I'll be talking of how they are interrelated. What is the difference? Some of you said, some of you explained me about the difference. You know? Somebody from that corner, you said. He explained what is the difference between sales and marketing. We'll see that. But we'll see, are they interlinked? Do we need to understand sales for marketing? Then we'll talk, sorry. Then we talk of product type. If you're in a company which is selling soaps, next company is selling cars, third company is selling helicopters. In all the three companies, what is the role of marketing? Is marketing very strong in all these companies? It is possible in some companies marketing is very, very powerful. In some companies, sales could be powerful. So if you're joining a company which is sales driven, do you want to be second best? Huh? You've seen, ma'am? Okay, I'll ask her. You have seen any movie which you remember? कोई भी movie, don't. Okay, अब उसमें you will remember the three heroes, the heroine. Do you remember the extras? Any movie जिसमें आपको बिल्कुल extra याद है, आप उनका याद. Do you want to be extra? That is my question. You need to be heroines in your company, and that will happen only if you know what is to be done. Okay, please sit. So we'll talk of the prototype. We'll talk of 7 steps in sales. When you're selling something, whether you're selling a small, let's say, there could be transaction which is happening in a minute time. जाते लेके आ जाते हो. And there are transactions where it takes days. In defense orders, transaction take years. Okay? In all of them, there are 7 steps usually. Now in defense deal, it could be 7, could be 7.1, 7.2, that kind of thing. Generally, there are 7 steps. We'll understand what are these 7 steps, and then we'll also discuss which of these 7 steps are important for marketing team. ठीक है? कि कौन से step में your involvement, if you spend time in sales or you spend time with the sales team, those 4-5 steps will make you very, very strong. You cannot go to this level unless you understand those 7 steps. Okay? Then we have 7 steps in marketing. How these 7 steps in marketing are dependent, some of them are dependent on sales. If you are aware what's happening in the field, you can do wonders. Okay? And then last point is, marketing with sales experience. What are the advantages? Remember we said you want to be the best, right? So we'll discuss about this. Okay. So let's go to next slide. Acha, if I'm going very fast, please tell me. Ask me questions whenever you feel like, yeah. Board nikalna hai? Anyway, I don't need. I'll just pull it. Okay. It's hardly. Come. I'll just push it. Don't worry. Madam, no problem. Because you shouldn't. Okay. So we'll talk of sales and marketing. Okay? Abhi, for next 2 minutes, we'll discuss what is sales versus marketing. Please ask questions. There are no stupid questions. There are stupid people. If you have a doubt, please ask. Some people may laugh. No, they may make fun of you, but even they are not aware. But after that minute, you are aware. You can ask questions. If you are still very shy, when in the end of my last slide will have my phone number also. You are feel free to call me at any given time or send me a WhatsApp message, whatever. Okay. Let's see what is sales and marketing. As he mentioned, sales is we are transferring the ownership, giving from one, whatever I have, I'm giving it to him. That's sales. It's a small process, right? Of course, it requires a lot of understanding. What are his needs, which I'll discuss later. In marketing, what do? We try and find out what is the need of the society. COVID आ गया ना? COVID में you saw a lot of new products flourish हो गए थे. They were not there before. So their marketing team understood that this is the challenge. We have a solution. Okay? So sales is something where a transaction is between two people. In case of marketing, you analyze what exactly the society needs. You may launch a new product or you may relaunch the existing product. Okay? It's a short-term process. As I mentioned, kitna hoga? Maybe it can happen over the counter. You come to me, I want something, I'll say this is a good one, finished. It may take few days. Generally, it takes few days. Car, truck, whatever. Or it may take years, like order. But it is a short term. Generally, within, let's say you want to buy a car, you go to car showroom, you will not go to car showroom 100 times. You go 3 times, 2 times, bike लेने जाते हो, correct? 2 या 3 बार उसके ऊपर नहीं होगा. Whereas marketing is a long term process. What I'm supposed to, we are working, when I was in JCB, we were working on something which will happen in 2030. आपको मालूम है भी alternate fuels है, you're aware of EV products, correct? Or we will have a campaign on through media. So if iPhone 14 is launched, you don't know, कोई आके आपसे बात नहीं कर रहा. You're aware, you're made aware of the features. Those are, so its dependency is, it's media driven. Focus. When I'm selling something, my focus is you. Correct? आपको मैं focus करके बात करूंगा. Your need could be different than his need. I may end up selling you a different product. I meet 3 of you, I'll sell 3 different products. Whereas when we talk of focus of the marketing department is market. So we try and find out that maybe few things will not work. I can't launch a product which is sub 5,000 rupees. Let's say I'm coming out with a mobile phone. I'll decide मेरे को premium launch करना है या नीचे वाला करना है, 5,000 रुपए वाला करना है या 1 लाख वाला करना है. We take a decision. I can't cater to everyone. So marketing is, it's something which is focus is market. We look at the opportunities. Strategy. In case of sales, we can actually force sale मालूम है? क्योंकि कल आपको नहीं मिलेगा प्रोडक्ट, है ना? ले लो, खत्म हो रहा है. Yeah, there are the ways we do it. Whereas, so strategy can be push. That can work only once. No one like to be pushed, correct? Whereas marketing is when you create a pull strategy. Okay, let me ask a question. अबे पीछे तक आया नहीं. Here, man. Okay, tell me. You like someone who actually buys. You want to be somebody a buyer, or somebody who sells to you. Do you like to be sold to, or you love to buy? You understand the difference? आपको crucial ये है कि you need to, when you create a pull strategy, you want to buy. Whereas normally in sales, I'm trying to push you. अरे ले लो. It doesn't work in long term. Okay? Clear? This slide is clear. Questions? प्रवचन तो नहीं हो रहा? हाँ? पक्का? So यार फिर मुझे भक्त जन लग रहा है ना? Yeah. About pull strategy. देखो, some of these things will be actually taught to you as in your syllabus. If you are in marketing, so how to create pull? Because अभी in next maybe 30-40 minutes में ना, या 50 minutes में, I can explain this I'll go through presentation. But pull strategy is something which is actually marketing is based on pull strategy. Whole of marketing, I'll say, is to create pull. Some of these I'll explain. Okay? But आपको how to do pull strategy, this is more syllabus based question.
Okay, sir.
Huh?
Yeah.
So let's say if you have a problem, कभी आप कुछ आगे कर रहे हो, you want to do something of your own, कुछ idea है, give me a call if I'm aware.
Okay, okay.
I'll say, fine, this is the thing. If I'm not aware, I'll say, sorry, let's find out. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so we'll go to next slide now. So मोटा मोटा अभी क्या, what is the structural difference you have seen between sales and marketing?
Sales is person to person and marketing market.
Absolutely, marketing is where one to many. It's a market. You're not aware. So what is the difference? Mainly sales is relationship driven. Marketing is image driven. इंडिया में कौन सी कार कंपनी का मार्केट शेयर 1 है? कार कंपनी सुजुकी. आपको लगता है कि सुजुकी के ग्लोबली कहीं और नंबर 1 है? Nowhere. Nowhere. Why? Because the image is created. Of course, they were the number. When they came, they were ambassadors, they were Fiats. आपको सब नहीं मालूम होगा. Useless cars. मतलब को धक्का मार के स्टार्ट करना, वो सब चलता था, ठीक है? So they created an image, and they lived up to it. Today, even today, also they're number 1. They're virtually every company in the world is in India. But they created image. Marketing department of Suzuki, over a period of so many years, created an image. So they are number 1. उनका 40%, 50% market share है. I was working in a JCB, right? आपने machines देखा होगा market में, येलो रंग के, उस पर JCB लिखा होता है. कोई भी machine उस टाइप का होगा, लोग उसको देख call it a JCB, right? Which company is number 1? By default. You remember, people are calling other machines as JCB. ये Tata का JCB है. This L&T is JCB. And the market share there is 75%. It's a case study. 75% market share for 30-40 years कहीं भी नहीं रहा. Including Maruti का. Maruti का market share dropped. ठीक है? But 75% market share दादागिरी. It's गुंडागर्दी होता है ना? Okay. So this is, so crucial is marketing is image driven. So marketing people, what they do is they try and retain their market share. They work on market shares. लोग आते हैं जाते हैं. Number 1 position stays. Okay. Sales में, sales is, we're convincing. We talk. I come and I convince you, you will buy. Somebody else will convince him. I can't convince him, but somebody else will do it. Sales is pure, your capability, your attitude, a lot of things are there. Whereas it is analytical skills. When I mentioned of COVID, people analyze क्या होगा. You analyze market. Maybe I need to give them mask, but that should be 20 rupees. If you remember that time, 500 रुपए के बेच रहे थे लोग. Correct? So maybe 20 rupees. So people then started working on it. How do we do it? You don't know किसने खरीदा. You are not even aware. So there it is. You use. But as I mentioned, if you are good in sales, you need to be in front of customer to understand. You can't analyze cold data. We are not machines. We are human beings. We have emotions. Okay, let me ask question. आप में से किसी ने 2-wheeler लिया अभी recently? Anyone from this area? Sir, आपने जो 2-wheeler लिया कौन सा लिया? Why? Was it okay? Let me rephrase the question. Okay, understand Activa लिया आपने हाँ? Was it an emotional decision or it was an analytical decision? That is आपने okay. Now let me tell you very clearly, he is wrong. Sorry, मैं आपको जानता नहीं हूँ. People buy because of emotional reason and they justify using analysis कि मैंने लिया. Why? Because sir ये मेरे घर के पास है, इसमें fuel consumption कम है, इसके parts सस्ते मिलते हैं. The decision is taken even before he enters that workshop. आपने जाके कितने शोरूम जाके देखिए. Do you know how many 2-wheelers are there today? There are close to 150 2-wheelers available. आपने शायद 2 या 3 देखे होंगे शायद. So before you understand. So emotional. What is crucial is remember we are emotional people. So if you are in marketing department, you want to analyze. It will be very good if you understand human emotions. Marketing people, they play on human emotions. Remember this. वो बच्चे को दिखा देंगे, कुछ कर देंगे. It is everything is emotional. We justify using and we say these are the reasons, sir. EMI पड़ता था या कोई भी whatever reasons, ठीक है? Okay. Sales का aim is to get maximum profits or sell more machines, you know. Whereas what is the purpose of marketing is increasing market share. But again, I'm repeating. A good marketing department will defend the market share. You'll not see number one going to number two. Very rarely it happens. Two-wheeler mein who's number one? Hero, correct? Previously it was known as Hero Honda. Huh? Abhi it is Hero Motors. People tried. You can't really remove them. Of course, you need to have, it is not only marketing, you need to have good products also. ठीक है? Marketing attracts customer towards the product. ठीक है? Marketing, जो as I said, remember pull I said, so people opt. There is a announcement कि we have iPhone 14. एक announcement है. So Mr. Cook will go and speak. He will make an online presentation. अगले दिन people are sleeping on the road ना कि first one I want to buy the first one. कहाँ पे? Who's selling? Has anybody sold or people have purchased? It's a buy. Okay. So now before I go to very important slide, something crucial. What is the job of marketing? ठीक है, last slide of marketing versus sales. ठीक है, you want to see previous slide? Yeah. You want I can forward this to one of you who can share. 2025 में क्या है? We start working on that today. There is a government of India का एक legislation में change हो रहा है. So 2025 में BS6 that is Bharat norms emission norm 6 आ रहा है तो we start working from it today itself. क्या करेंगे? What could be the likely price? What will be your objections? Which are the companies which are going to come? And a lot of things we do. But the research करना पड़ेगा. You build a brand. How many of you have seen Rolls Royce का advertisement? कभी देखा? अरे देखा होगा यार. हाँ? हाँ? Okay. But Rolls Royce do they publicize? Newspaper? अरे paper में नहीं. नहीं पर you will not see advertisement. Right? Now, some local brand रिक्शा वाला टू व्हीलर ना वो रिक्शा के पीछे भी ऐड देते हैं. You understand? देखा होगा आपने ना? So you actually build a brand. This point is very important. In sales, as said, if you are number one brand, possibility of you becoming number two is, or somebody else becoming number one is very, very difficult. If you can defend, number two को बहुत पैसा डालना पड़ेगा to buy market share. It is not easy. Brand is brand. As said, JCB, every product is known as JCB. टाटा का है, BML का है, इसका उसका JCB. इनफैक्ट येलो रंग की कोई भी मशीन आता है उसको JCB बोलते हैं. It is not a backhoe. Actually, it is a backhoe loader. But any machine, JCB. You need to improve product awareness. What Mr. Tim Cook does when he says, I have iPhone 14 Pro. So he is creating awareness, na? This has a camera, ये गिरेगा तो टूटेगा नहीं. Lot of things. So your marketing team, it is not the sales guy goes and say कि सर मोबाइल गिरा दो, वो नहीं करेगा. Customer satisfaction. How do you do that? Any guess? Marketing team, yeah.
By analyzing their needs and providing them with the same product.
Excellent. What's your name?
Gurpreet Dua, sir.
Gurpreet ji, very good. Say क्या ना marketing team क्या करती है कि now yes sir. Yeah.
Sir, by public promotion.
Customer
Promotion.
satisfaction. नहीं. Yeah.
They do a sampling based on
Excellent.
defects.
Yes. No, not defects. Yes. Customer satisfaction is yeah okay. थोड़ा आपको जरा yeah. Yes. नहीं वो तो ना फिर marketing department काम नहीं. Yeah. Again, it is not role of our marketing department, but you are coming close to that. Yeah. Okay, but that's company's manufacturing unit's job. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, correct. But how do you do? कैसे करेंगे marketing department? Okay. Okay. Let me explain. Team. Let me. Yeah, you're saying something, ma'am. हाँ, बोलिए.
की नीड पूरी करना प्री और पोस्ट से
Okay. But वो कैसे करते हैं? The marketing department. Remember? Okay. See क्या ना? Okay. See, team. I think thank you. First, I'm very happy that I could see a lot of raised hands. Please do that. Customer satisfaction जो है ना, it is measured. ठीक है? And whatever can be measured can be improved. If you can't measure, you can't improve. Customer satisfaction measure करने के लिए there are actually companies. Many of you said, where you go and meet a customer. To know customer satisfaction will happen only when a product is sold. Correct? The quality issues, warranty issues, ये सब ना service वाले करते हैं. But how do you assess कि what is my customer satisfaction index? Yeah. नहीं वो तो see, yeah. Okay. See, these are not the ways. एक मिनट, yeah, बोलो. Correct. So, yeah, how do, please sir. So, there are again scientific way, I'm sure that could be a part of your syllabus also. Okay? So, you do market research, you go and meet through a third party. I don't go. If I sold a machine, मैं question पूछूंगा, उसने गाली निकाली. It's a tendency. It's always a third party. Third party who are professionally trained. So they will ask questions between 0 to 10. There are 4 scenarios, 5 scenarios. Then the data is compiled and they will give customer satisfaction index. Job of a marketing department. ठीक है? Because ये आप लोगों को समझ नहीं आएगा, इसके लिए मैं explain कर रहा हूँ. If you want any other question, कोई भी point पे if you want to ask questions, please ask. Okay? You have to maintain customer relationship, right? You don't maintain 1:1, but you find ways of staying in touch with them. Okay? Then you establish the company as a leader. Marketing department's overall job is to ensure that either you remain number 1 or you go to number 1. And then everyone else will work with you. So if you say, sir, make a good product, every company actually wants to make a good product. But my good product is costing 1 lakh rupees. His good product is costing 10,000 rupees. Customer को क्या करना है? No, he may buy his product, na? So there are a lot of, say, when you are saying good product, good quality, these all terms are relative. ठीक है? They're relative terms. Sorry, क्या हो गया? Yeah. Generate qualified leads. You have to generate, this point I'll be discussing after some time. Important point. You try and generate business. Leads क्या है? Leads is people who may buy. You understand? Leads. What are the leads? Okay. Yes. See, there are terms like leads, prospect, customers, तो मैं इस पे मैं half day बोल सकता हूँ, ठीक है? But consider lead to be somebody who is interested. ठीक है? Lead will become a prospect becomes a customer can again become a prospect. There are a lot of things. Yeah.
leads we can consider someone who is actually willing to buy and he is ready to pay the amount.
That's a prospect. That's prospect. Lead is somebody who, yeah.
Jai Hind sir, I'm Kausalya. So lead means if I am interested and I like the product, then I will suggest to another person also.
That is a reference. Lead क्या होता है? Lead is, yeah. Okay. Based on what he said, I'll give example. Yeah. Information from where? Okay, I'll give example. suppose I'm opening a academy IIT के लिए IIT students को मैं prepare कर रहा हूँ. Anyone who's studying in standard 12th or 11th is a lead. Do you understand? Now they may not come to me. They may say नहीं हम अपने आप पढ़ेंगे. Somebody will say कि वो मैं तो medical करूँगा. Somebody will say I'll become a businessman. You understand? So, but for me, standard 12th, standard 11th students are leads. Okay? So lead prospective लंबा चौड़ा है चीजें. We'll discuss अगर आपको कभी मौका मिलेगा तो उसके बाद discuss करते हैं. ठीक है? And last is we have to reposition a brand or a product. Marketing वालों का कि this product is not we are struggling. They will try to reposition it. Yeah, again, this will be, somebody is there from marketing department who is teaching marketing. Okay. So some of these water topics are covered. Anybody from marketing? No one from. Okay, fine. Okay. So some of these topics would be covered. If you need to know something more, you can contact me or maybe a group of students. We can, maybe 10, 12 of you, I can discuss with you if you're interested. Okay? As I said, if I spend more time, all of you will opt for sales.
Can you please elaborate the last point, reposition of
देखो क्या होता है ना, for example, देखो क्या है ना कि, for example, let's say I may have, मेरा product portfolio में I have 5 different brands. 3 are doing very good, 2 are not doing good. Now those 2, either I had to scrap them, replace it with something new, which is, I'll launch a new product, or same product is very good. Yeah, but I'm unable to sell because customer do not know. I'll reposition, explain. I'll spend money because that product is sold in UK. Number 1. USA number 1. यहाँ पे number 3. Why? ठीक है? Any questions, team? Yeah.
My name is Shubhangi Kumari. So I have a doubt regarding the word lead. As you said, like the 11th and 12th can become my lead. So can lead term exchanged with targets? Like they can become the target market as we
देखो
usually say.
sales में ना target actually बाद में होता है, वो leads के बाद ना. Then for example, मैं let's say I am trying to sell my JCB machine. But please sit. So for me, which I'll discuss also. मेरा machine, what can a GC machine do? It can dig a hole, correct? Okay, so then I'll ask कि hole कहाँ पे, which all jobs will require? Road के लिए, all the road contractors become my lead. ठीक है? Now you said target. Now it's possible that this year a machine can work in road, it can work in dam, it can work in various things. But today market is growing in dam, let's say irrigation department. My target will be irrigation department. Target is focus. Remember, target is एक आंख करके वो मारते हैं ना. So target is defined. Yes. Lead is open, big area. Okay. Clear? Sales is relatively easy. क्या है? Increase monthly revenue, close sales. Close means buy. Let him customer buys. ठीक है? उसके बाद retain existing customers. To actually sell a machine to someone is difficult. उसके बाद if you lose a customer, to regain becomes virtually impossible. A good salesman will ensure that his customer is never lost to competition. Yes, sir. बोलो मैं क्या? जैन जी.
Myself, Vishal Taylor. Sir, as you said there, how to build an effective brand?
Oh, boss, that's a syllabus. देखो ना, brand building is a huge topic. मतलब it's actually brand. आपके marketing में there will be probably could be for a semester there could be brand पे होगा ना. It's a very big area, which I can't really explain here ना. Brand building involves everyone. ठीक है? Brand building, you can't just throw money and say कि कल से ना Apple will remain number 1. कल मैं लेके आ गया orange या कुछ tomato लेके आ गया, ठीक है? I have a huge amount of money. Trust me, I will not become number 1. Brand involves, there are ethos, a lot of things inside the brand. When I was in JCB, people used to say JCB वाले आ गए, and बाकी लोग साइड में बैठते थे, I used to walk in. ये fact है. Brand is, today view as Indians, you carry huge amount of respect. You go, whereas your neighboring country, Pakistan, अगर आप जा रहे हो कहीं पे किसी को मिलने के लिए, and Pakistan somebody is going, maybe that girl or boy could be intelligent. He will be the last one people would like to see him last. Pakistan, छोड़ो. Even हम लोगों में है ना feeling, oh पाकिस्तानी है, छोड़ो. At least I have that feeling because my father was in defense, so उसके कारण से वो for me India is like you, ना जय हिंद वाला काम है. Okay, so increase profit margins. You have to sell more, and you have to ensure that you gain more. You try and get a good price. Lower customer acquisition cost. Same if you don't lose a customer. Or somebody was talking of a reference. I remember somebody from this side, they said कि when we talk of lead, कि किसी का reference दे दिया ना step से, reference. So cost of acquiring customer has to be lowest. ठीक है? So अभी मैंने आपको एक 3 slides में I gave you a lot of ज्ञान. Okay? Question is, should marketing and sales, what you have seen is marketing is this role, sales is this role. ठीक है? अभी तक आपने कहीं पे वो देखा नहीं ना merge करते हुए. Should they work in silos? Should they work separately? Marketing north में, south में, sales वाले? No. Yes. In fact, if I was working and you joined my company, मैं आपको सबको पहले sales में first, whether you are in HR, whether you are in finance, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता मेरे को. Go and meet the customer. I think good companies should do that. Sit in front of customer. Understand. You learn. बाद में you do your job. Okay? So no, they should not work. That is my purpose. ठीक है? Okay. So now, role of marketing. Any questions? Because I'm going to, Silo, okay, good. Sorry, Silo, आपने देखा ना ऐसे एक, आपके भी रोड पे जाते हो तो आपने देखा होगा ऐसे बड़ा सा सीमेंट का ऐसे ना, silos में consider it to be a kind of a cylinder. बहुत ऊंचा सिलेंडर है. Silo is closed. उसमें so silos है मतलब you are working in different. You are working एक silo यहाँ पे, एक silo यहाँ पे. दोनों में कोई connection नहीं. Silo is considered to be a टंकी, पानी का टंकी देखा है ना? Something like this. ठीक है? Sorry, I should have known. These are kind of typical jargon, which we use. Okay. Yes.
Hello sir, my name Anika Kolkata. Sir, is there any relation between increasing the profit margin and the product cost?
देखो, there's as such there's no actually relation between product cost. What mistakes people think is that if you want to increase the profit, increase the cost. Increase the cost, they will buy from somebody else. Okay? There are ways actually. Again, it's a big area. It's a big area. It's something like called value selling. I'll cover that very briefly. Okay? So cost and profits. Otherwise, वो school में था standard 4th में ना, cost price plus profit is selling price. वो that is okay. 4th standard में ठीक था. Not in reality. The ways actually. So let's say 5 people of you, they go and sell the same product. You'll come back with 5 different prices. Somebody, if I go, I'll sell at the highest price because I'm selling value. When I'm talking to you, you will trust what I'm saying. The weakest guy will say, sir, ले लो जितना discount चाहिए मैं दिया आपको, है ना? आप बताओ क्या discount ले लिए? वो ऐसा, those people will not stay. Any questions? Okay. Now, I'm talking to the people who are in marketing, who are going to pursue marketing, and otherwise also, all other people. Please understand कि ना अभी I'm talking of some companies. Let me talk of FMCG. ये clear है? FMCG term is clear. What is B2C? Good. That you know this. ठीक है? Now ये जो मैंने दिखाया yellow वाले में ये छोटा बच्चा है. Okay? And they're adults. What I'm trying to depict here is बच्चा को आप maybe consider बच्चा 3 बच्चास are equal to 1 adult or maybe 2 बच्चास. So 1/6. I'm saying 1/6. In FMCG, You have gone to let's say some let's say Croma or some other shop. या आपने कुछ तो लिया होगा. आपको मालूम है वो सेल्स के बंदे का नाम जो वहाँ पे खड़ा था? Do you know? क्यों? Not important. You understand? So वहाँ पे if you are going to work in FMCG companies, Godrej, you know, let's say या Apple या इस टाइप से कंपनीज में करने वाले, हिंदुस्तान लीवर, यूनिलीवर, you need to be in marketing. If these companies come to you, first is they will not offer you sales position at all. But in these companies, you need to be in marketing. वहाँ पे the kind of and you'll be doing जो मैंने आपको बताया sales वाला काम, वो सब वहाँ पे आप करोगे. But that will be more scientific way. They have database, yeah, they have software. You have to understand. Everything boils to, you know, human psychology. They work on human psychology. Even an ad निकालना है, ad के लिए they pay crores. जो आप 10 सेकंड का ad देखते हो, 20 सेकंड का. But what will work? क्या होना चाहिए? वो बच्चा होना चाहिए, गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड होना चाहिए. क्या? They will have a reason for that. That takes many months and crores of rupees. So in this case, if you want to be the topmost position, your understanding of marketing, or if you are in marketing department, that will do a good job. Okay? Let's go to consumer goods. I'm talking of car, maybe some other products. इसमें both sales. Now let's say, as anyone of you purchased car, maybe your parents, कहीं गए या anything which is a bit expensive, you have. There's something which is important, ना? You will remember जिसने बेचा उसका नाम तो याद होगा आपको. Possible है ना? There could be more than one people who are trying to sell it to you. Let's say you want to buy a car, 10 people came to you. You purchased, आपने जिससे purchase किया, you will remember his name. Not because you know he was smart, because he sold value to you. He explained why, and that is the reason you purchased. So in these companies, sales and marketing, I think both are equally important. थोड़ा बहुत फर्क पड़ेगा depending on which company. For example, let's say मारुति कंपनी में या सुजुकी में कंपनी में फ्रंटलाइन सेल्स के जो आदमी है, एरिया मैनेजर ऑफ मारुति इज वेरी पावरफुल. ही डिसाइड्स क्या करना है. सेम इज विद मार्केटिंग. सॉरी, जो हेड बनेगा, he could be from one of these positions. Again, if I am the boss, I'll ensure everyone works in sales and marketing. So after sales, next posting will be in marketing. वहाँ से फिर sales, फिर marketing, इस टाइप से till the time you reach a senior most position. Now यहाँ पे I'll just give example of couple of. Have you heard company name Nokia? Yes, sir. Kotak? Yes, sir. Are they there still? अभी हैं वो? They failed, right? They were number one. One of the reasons, there could be hundreds of reasons why they. Yeah. Probably because I think, you know, my definition would be that they were weak in sales. They could not understand what customer, it was being sold. People were buying, no one was selling, people were buying. मेरे घर में मेरे wife, मेरे बड़ी बिटिया का, we had only Nokia phones. But there was no other carbon, कुछ नहीं, nothing. We purchased only Nokia phone. When Nokia started losing market share, the phones were still, अगर आपके पास, if anyone of you are having Nokia phone, which was built 15 years back, it will still work. वो गिरेगा तो टूटने का सवाल ही नहीं है. मतलब you can use it as a weapon. किसी को सर पे मारो तो सर फट जाएगा. Amazing, very good products, but they could not really touch. जो nerve होता है customer का, they could not understand. Smartphone, similarly Kotak, phones, कैमरा लेना तो एक ही कैमरे का ब्रांड पकड़ लोगों को. Yes, and where are they now? Very close. Why? Because marketing department was very strong, but they had no clue what's happening. So my guess is that because they were not strong here in sales, सामने बैठ के जो आदमी खरीद रहा है, क्यों खरीद रहा है, क्या changes हो रहे हैं, no one could gauge that. It's not that easy, it's complex. I'm just trying to make it easy to understand कि why it's crucial. So यहाँ पे it's possible that both the people can be the heads. Now I'm talking of capital goods. You want to buy a helicopter, JCB machine, excavators. You think, say marketing का आदमी का आपने कुछ पढ़ लिया, very good excavator you'll buy. Machine worth 70 lakhs, 1 crore. Helicopter बहुत अच्छा है, so आपने order place कर दिया. It doesn't happen. It is not only the salesman. Maybe the MD of the company will come to you, or the senior man, the group of people will come to you. There, the marketing ka role is secondary. Marketing guy will do what salesman wants. Please do this. So if you're joining companies like JCBs, let's say you're JCB, Tata's, Tata matlab I'm talking of trucks वगैरह, not Tata has a lot of products. So if you're joining any companies, maybe big machine companies, you think of joining sales. Because वहाँ पे salesman plays a very, very important role. Clear? Yes, sir. Questions? No questions? Okay, so अभी last के 3 slides हैं, which are again important. तो flow में चल रहा हूँ तो आपको, are you tired? I'm not tired, huh? Sure? Because क्या था कि मेरे तरह आदमी को if you ask me to sit in a chair, after 40 minutes, I don't know why. I can't sit. मेरे को कभी, even now also I'm working. Na? Because if you ask me to sit, after 30-40 minutes, I'll become inactive. Okay? So this is clear. Now comes important last 3 slides. One is 7 steps to sales, where I want you to spend some time, understand. Then we'll have 7 steps to marketing. वहाँ पे I'll not spend more time because you are going to learn those 7 steps. Lastly, advantages. ठीक है? Okay. So we now talk of 7 steps to sales. Question: is sales a science or art? Okay. Yes, sir. Both. Why? Okay. Anyone else? Yeah.
Sales includes human psychology. Along with that, the art of convincing power is also important in sales.
So which means what? Is it art, science, or both?
Both.
Both. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
Sales can be both. As per science, first you have to do research work or to know the area about the demand of the goods, and the art is how to sell the product or how to convince the customer.
Good. Good. Anyone else? Yeah. Somebody was. Yeah.
Science because it follows certain process and steps,
Hmm.
and it is also an art because not everyone can do
Wonderful.
sales.
Thank you. Same. Excellent. Sales is a science plus arts. A step scientifically आप follow करोगे तो you'll reach up to the customer who want to buy. Prospect, he could be A-class prospect. Yes, after that, when you're in front of customer, you are artist. Maybe I can sell machine to you, somebody else cannot, or I may not be able to sell, somebody else will sell the same machine. Why? Yes. Salesman, आप लोगों ने, okay, I'll take you back to maybe about 40, 30, 45, 40 years. I'll take you back, okay? आप लोगों ने नाम सुना है अमिताभ बच्चन जी का, सबने सुना होगा? There is a hero called Jitendra. सुना ना? Oh, you heard? Good, okay. Let's say ना, I go back and I try and 1970s मैं आपको लेके जाता हूँ, टाइम मशीन लेके. आप तो at least your parents probably must be as a kid that time. I take you to 1970s. I show you a film. I show you 2 films. दोनों का मैंने आवाज बंद कर दिया. ठीक है? You do not know अमिताभ बच्चन जी. You do not know जितेंद्र जी. Do not know him. I show you. एक लंबा सा आदमी, काला सा, कुछ ऐसे लेफ्ट हैंड से कुछ कर रहा है. आप you are unable to आवाज नहीं सुन पा रहे. ठीक है? And then Jitendra, smart sa guy and excellent dancer. You know Jitendra was a good dancer? And I ask you, who is the hero? Possibility you'll say? मैंने आवाज बढ़ा दिया. Dialogue शुरू हो गए. Correct? Why I'm giving the example is, you became hero because Amitabh Bachchan ji ka delivery connect with you. He could be, वो चाहे वो अपनी माता जी से बात कर रहे हैं, फिल्म में बात कर रहे हैं, या गर्लफ्रेंड से बात कर रहे हैं, या दुश्मन से बात कर रहे हैं. अमेजिंग. मतलब अभी भी लोग डायलॉग अभी भी रिपीट कर रहे हैं, पिछले 40 साल से रिपीट कर रहे हैं, करेक्ट? सो दैट इज आर्ट. When you are in front of customer, if you follow scientific process, if a salesman says I know everything in the world, मुझे मत बोलो, I'll go tomorrow. If he is not doing those steps, he will not have prospects. He should be sacked immediately. He could be very good. Lot of people think they are God, they are not. Clear na? You have to do the donkey work, hard work. Some of the steps which some of you mentioned about, I think, demonstration karna chahiye, all of those things. These are part of the sales process. If you do sales process, you will reach customer. You will be in front of him. उसके सामने बैठ के what you speak, सिर्फ ये फिल्मी डायलॉग का चक्कर नहीं है. It is a very scientific way. What you present to the customer, you make a report, you make a presentation, all science. But how you present? Same report I give to 5 of you, and all 5 of them will come with different result. He may sell 5 machines, he may sell 3, he will lose order. You understand? Same. So it is a mixture of science and art. Now there is a process, 7-step process. These are 1H, 5W. We also jokingly call it 1 husband, 5 wives. Their technique है, ठीक है? कोई no one don't try, okay? Sales के जो लोग, एक को संभालना मुश्किल होगा आपको, okay? So 1 husband is how, W is why, when, where. I will explain कैसे करते हैं, ठीक है? Let's understand. So very important for sales क्या है? First step in sales is prospecting. कौन कस्टमर आपका? अब मैं यहाँ आपको सेल्स नहीं सिखा रहा हूँ. I'm again trying to tell you कि which, if you see यहाँ पे मैंने स्टार मार्क किए हुए हैं. In those steps, if marketing team is involved, you will become a very good marketing. What is this? First step is prospecting. Prospecting क्या होता है? What is prospecting? So remember, I said 1 husband, 5 wives starts here. Who is your customer? For example, in case of JCB, I say somebody who is making a road is my customer. I'm not satisfied. I say who else? Maybe sir, power cable wala, optical fiber cable, maybe dam wala. I keep on saying who else. Where is this customer? Now, customer could be in talukas, villages. मैं यहाँ पे आके, I'm, for example, in Pune, I'm standing here outside and I'm saying, buy JCB, buy JCB. Who's going to buy? There are no customers there. You understand? So where are these customers? Based on this, what do? We do ICP. We write ideal customer profile. We make a profile. My customer is someone. For example, remember I said about मैंने IIT का academy open कर लिया. What I will mention, my customer, my potential customer is someone who is in standard 11th and 12th studying science. Correct? Now, who else? Then I'll say maybe I'll add somebody who is into a private engineering college. He want to go to IIT. That could be who else? Maybe diploma, something else. You understand? You build a profile. And where are they? Now, if I had to go and let's say I say she's my partner. Say now tomorrow, let's IIT academic के लिए आप जाके मिलिए. Where do you go? You go and stand in front of those colleges. Correct? कि IIT academic खुला है and something like this. ठीक है? It's a बहुत लंबा process. I'm just trying to make it easier for you. So we have ICP. Now यहाँ पे आपको कहाँ पे, how you are going to help is, see, there is a prospecting, I said, out and in. Prospecting out. Out is what I mentioned. As a partner, she is going to those colleges, meeting principal. Sir, give me a list of your 11th standard, 12th standard student. That's out. In is where people are calling you. In is your job. You'll have, maybe you'll use Facebook, live events, advertisements, maybe demonstrations. All of these techniques you'll use, based on which people will call you. Sir, can I want to buy JCB, or can I really go to your college? I believe you have academy. Inward, जो inward वाला काम है, that is job of marketing team. Understood? Now, if you understand the customer profile, जो मैंने आपको बताया ना कि ICP, if you understand ideal customer profile, you will design your campaigns or your activity in such a way whereby those people are aware कि sir, maybe there is a machine available or there is a institute available or something like this. ठीक है? that is a place जहाँ पे you play an important role. Now, after finding prospecting, step number 1 के बाद, you found prospects. Prospect is क्या? अभी हमने क्या किया है? Somebody who wants to buy a machine, correct? What do we do? What do a salesman do? Yes, you meet and you try and understand their. This is a topic where your involvement, marketing team involvement is limited. This is a very important topic. Need analysis means you try and understand why the customer, why should customer buy your machine? What do we do? What do we discuss here? We say why customer need the machine. Why our machine? Why not somebody else's machine? The options हैं. I had to prove him. I had to ask questions. And then what are his challenges? I go to customer. I say, sir, I believe that आपको काम मिला है. He says, yes. I had to build a road 10 kilometer long in 90 days. You understand? I start working. कि per day क्या होगा? How whether my machine will do? Which machine I should code? Need analysis. Okay. Let me ask a question. I'll give example of need analysis. Need analysis actually involves lot of questioning. Techniques हैं उसमें. Open-ended questions आपने सुना होगा. Close-ended questions. A lot of things. As a good salesman does that. ठीक है? Now here he is aware of the science. He is using artist. He is talking to him. कभी ऐसा हुआ कि that you are actually a fallen sick, let's say. आप डॉक्टर के पास गए. आप डॉक्टर के पास अंदर गए. ठीक है? डॉक्टर ने आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछे, है ना? कैसे हो, क्या है, क्या हुआ, क्या खाया, कब सोए, lot of questions and then he gives you medicine. When you come out of the dispensary या उनके जो कैबिन से बाहर आते हो, are you feeling better? देखा आपने? ऐसे जाते हैं और जब बाहर आते हो ऐसे तन के आते हैं. अभी आपने दवाई लिया नहीं है. Why I'm giving you example is questioning techniques. If you're able to talk to him properly, you understand his real needs. And customer is then, he says, remember I asked you a question. 10 people come to you, you buy from 1. And those people, you know why? Because they were actually able to understand your needs. Or many times customer does not know uske needs kya hai. You have to uncover the needs. You go and talk to him. You uncover his needs. Then customer realizes, oh, actually मेरा को तो ये चीज चाहिए थी. वो चीज किसके पास है? मेरे पास है. A good salesman will ensure that it is with him only. So this part of need analysis, उसमें a marketing role is limited. But if you spend some time, you will understand those questioning techniques and you will use it for your research. So इसमें there is no requirement. Third comes product presentation. ठीक है? Once you understand customer needs, उसके बाद then you say कि dear friend, here is a solution. वहाँ पे आप लोग, some of you mentioned that. You may talk of a demonstration. ठीक है? यहाँ पे आप लोगों का role important होता है. क्यों? You'll make videos. I'll give example. I'll anticipate. और I'll say कि सर JCB machine के बाद ये देखिए video. Who has made the video? Marketing team. कैसे बनाया? मेरे inputs लेके. You will launch a new product. You see that launch videos होते हैं ना? Who does that? But if they were not aware कि customer की needs क्या हैं, can they make a good video? You understand? So you will have videos होगा या फिर we call of industry inserts होते हैं, reference होते हैं, lot of things, assets, brochures, lot of things are there. So their product presentation में marketing team plays an important role. If they understand customer psyche, very good. Sales का आपने explain कर पाया, very good. Otherwise, you'll produce something which no one will see. मेरे करियर में मैं देखा है लोगों ने वीडियो बना दिए, किसी ने देखा नहीं. ये क्या काम मेरे को पकड़ा दे, वीडियो ले लो. Please use this. What purpose? My machine is so good. यहाँ चल रही है, कोई ड्राइव कर रहा है, अरे it is of no use. You understand? So यहाँ पे you will play a very very important role. Okay? Now there is a question. The first is यहाँ पे what it addresses, यहाँ पे how the problem will be solved by using my product. You understand? I remember a husband, 5 wives. यहाँ पे how picture आता है कि how his issue, his challenge, how that will be addressed using my machine. 10 kilometers of road in 90 days. Sir, my machine can do so many 100 meters every day. And the fuel consumption will be so much. Or maybe, you know, आपका एक road में you are getting paid 1 lakh rupees. With my machine, the expenses are only 50,000 rupees. You know, there are ways. A lot of scientific process is there. Good salesman spends time. वो picture में दिखाते हैं वैसा नहीं है कि जाके बोला अरे, but it doesn't. So crucial है. Now question is, what is the difference between need and want? अभी जिसने जवाब नहीं दिया वो बताओ. Yes मैडम. Guess करो. Need and want and which is important?
Need is which is the basic need which we require today itself, and want which we can keep it for future use.
Okay. Which one is important?
Need.
Okay. Anyone from here? Yes ma'am. इस रो में, इस रो का मुझे याद नहीं है कोई. Okay.
Need means necessary and want means
So which one is important? Yes ma'am.
need is important because need is our necessary. But want is something which is not necessary.
Okay. Anyone? Yeah. Yes ma'am.
Just I want to ask कि just we want to be a we want to buy a car, so that's also our desire na, so
So you
the
use a
difference
word.
between need and want.
Yeah. You use a word. Actually उसमें answer है आपको. Yeah.
Sir, from my point, it is basically desire, because if you desire something, it becomes a need.
Okay.
It becomes a need, and that desire.
Okay. Anyone from this side? Yes sir.
Need generation is important.
नहीं वो ठीक है. I'm saying need and want. You know, एक दो terms हैं. Which one is more important? Need. Need. Somebody said want. Why want is important? Yes sir. Okay. You know, I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Yes.
If a person has to go to another place to travel, it is his need to take a car, and if he's already having one car, but it is his desire to take one more car, so it is want.
Okay. Good. Good. I think, you know, most of you, I think I'll just try and close this topic. See, need and want, some of you said, but want is more important. I want this. I'll give examples. Any one of you are having a, let's say, iPhone? शर्माओ मत यार, अगर है तो ना. Okay. A whole lot of you are having. Why, madam? जो iPhone आपके पास है, there was Chinese brand available, 2000 रुपए का. What is a phone? What is a phone? See, please understand, I'm just trying to provoke you into thinking, you know. I'm not trying to highlight her. ठीक है? What is a, उसमें need क्या होता है? Need to communicate. You're talking to her. That's a need. Why you purchased iPhone? You wanted iPhone. Fine, fine. So the want side. You understand? यहाँ से, you know, let's say यहाँ से, team, एक minute. Let's say we are traveling from here to. She gave example of a car. I like that. I had to go from here to, let's say, from Bombay to Pune to Bombay. Now I can go, मैं cycle में, it's not possible, but let's say I can go on a bike, I can go on bus, I can go on train, I can go flight. There are various means. We choose what we want, and then we justify. अरे नहीं मेरे पास time नहीं था, इसके लिए I hired a car. You know, और मैं drive अच्छा लगता है ना, बारिश में driving करना. You justify, you want. Now, some examples which are, I know all of you are good boys and good girls, ठीक है? But you will know somebody who smokes. Does he need to smoke or he want to smoke? You understand? He doesn't, he knows कि वो smoke करेगा, उसके lungs, he will probably die early. I'm sorry, I know I'm against smoking, so I may use some harsh words, okay? He will smell, he'll die because of something, but he wants to smoke. Similarly, take an example. आप में से you know will know somebody जिनका कि let's say love marriage हुआ था, you know someone at least, because I know all of you are bachelors. Let's say उनके parents try and recollect somebody. Parents said, let's say if there is a girl जो उसका जिससे शादी करना लड़का या फिर vice versa. Parents says कि please don't marry. Your need is to have a wife or a husband. Don't marry because ये लड़की है, she is much better, she is more educated, सब blah 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 reasons. या फिर वो लड़का अच्छा है, वो क्रिकेट खेलता है, something, crazy. Will they change their opinion? They want to marry that girl or that boy. Why I'm saying this is कि in a sales, we convert need into want. I want a JCB. I want iPhone. I want Apple. I want this car. Convert need into want. Very important. वो टॉपिक मैं अभी यहाँ पे कवर नहीं कर रहा, but this step is important. In product presentation, you convert that need into want. Then he says, I don't worry. I don't care if this product is costing more. Remember you asked about cost versus profit. Somebody asked me a question. You convert where you cannot live without that product, theoretically. मेरे को चाहिए. That's why iPhone which is sold for 1,15,000 rupees or 20,000 rupees, वो भी बेच रहा है, 15,000 वाले भी बेच रहा है. और वो सेम इसी हॉल में, probably somebody will be having a very, because if you ask me, मेरे पास एक फोन है which is 6 years old. Both my daughters there after my life. Dad, change कर, तू सही में बुढ़ा हो गया. You understand? I don't, because for me it is a means of communication. अभी I have to change because of your 5G उसमें आता नहीं है. No option. But you understand? So need and want में, if you are able to do that, if you have a good product presentation, if you understand customer psyche, you will do everything whereby customer says, this is an expensive machine or expensive product, but I must have this. And you should be truthful, huh? झूठ नहीं. मैं झूठ की बात नहीं कर रहा. Okay? वहाँ पे your role as a marketing guys will be very, very important. Okay? We'll go to the next slide. Build value. Yeah, not feeling better? Okay. For everything you need to build value. ये मेरा एक मंत्रा रहेगा आप लोगों को. You want to survive, you want to grow, every activity of you need to build value. पहले मैं इसकी बात करता हूँ, फिर बाद में जनरल भाषण, ठीक है? When you make a presentation to customer, he must see value. So if he's paying, for example, let's say if she has taken a mobile, iPhone, she was giving justification because she sees the value. You understand? She sees the value. अगर मैं उसे बोलूं कि आपने बेकार में पैसे वेस्ट कर दिए, वो तो सुनेगी नहीं. My wife and my daughter, they have iPhone. Oh, they will not touch anything else. They will not touch anything else. बाकी सब कचरा है. पैसे मेरे को देने पड़ते हैं ना. पेन तो मेरे को होता है. Okay. So crucial चीज है कि you need to build value as a salesman, as a marketing team. Now coming to this team, something like जो भाषण देने का टाइम आता है ना, मैं I think you please team, you need to add value. Whatever you do, whichever organization, if you are going to do a job, सुबह आके शाम को अपने 8 घंटे बॉस ने बोला काम करके चले गए, in next 6 months, your job will be over. AI will do it. You yourself will program. But what AI cannot do is, it cannot add value today at least. मैंने अभी ना I tried different जो apps हैं जो try किए मैंने. I asked some question. Virtually I got the same reply from different apps. Whether it is ChatGPT or a Bard or somebody else, something else, they are almost the same. So they pick up from internet search. So you have natural intelligence, which is far superior to artificial intelligence. Okay? But then you have to add value. Because अगर आप routine job कर रहे हैं, वो भी कर लेगा. So please learn in this organization where you're studying, you'll be here for next 2 years time. Let's say some of you would be, will start working somewhere else. Some of you could be entrepreneurs. Some of you could be something else, artists, whatever. I'll be happy, during my lifetime if I see you at CEO level. But those of you CEO level are successful business men or women, वो तभी कर पाएंगे when you're adding value on a daily basis. If you are not, bye. ठीक है? So this is a crucial part. Okay. Now, अभी आई गो बिट फास्टर. टाइम कितना हो गया? कुछ है ना, मेरे को जब भाषण देता हूँ तो ओके. सो आई एम स्टिल विद इन माई टाइम लिमिट. ओके. सो वंस वी गो टू कस्टमर, देयर कस्टमर्स विल आस्क ऑब्जेक्शंस. कस्टमर के पास जाएंगे तो व्हेन वी मेक अ प्रेजेंटेशन ही विल हैव ऑब्जेक्शंस. दिस स्टेप नंबर 4. You as a team or salesman as a salesman will reply to his questions. Objections are a good sign. He is listening. अगर मैं कस्टमर को बोला कि ये मेरा प्रेजेंटेशन है, बात करते हैं, सुनते रहे, हाँ हाँ हो गया सर, ओके सर, जय हिंद, ये means he is least interested. If somebody is asking questions, he is interested. Many times I used to provoke customer to ask question. मेरे ख्याल से आपको एक क्वेश्चन दिमाग में चल रहा है, ऐसे बात कर दिया, हाँ है सर, टू गेट इंटरेस्टेड. क्रूशल. यहाँ पे कहते हैं ना, देयर आर थिंग्स कॉल्ड बाइंग सिग्नल. आई एम नॉट, एज आई सेड, आई एम नॉट टीचिंग यू सेल्स. आई विल नॉट बोर यू विद सम jargons, बट जब व्हेन यू आर ओवरकमिंग ऑब्जेक्शंस, उस समय you get a buying signal. Customer is asking something where customer दिमाग में he has made a decision कि he has purchased the machine or product. And he is asking questions. सर ये रिचार्ज कैसे होगा? समथिंग, सम क्वेश्चंस. बैटरी की लाइफ कितनी है? लेट्स से यू वांट टू बाय मोबाइल, बैटरी लाइफ कितनी है? कैन आई यूज? हाँ, मतलब नहीं, व्हेन सो ही हैज नॉट रियलाइज्ड कि हैज एक्चुअली टेकिंग अ डिसीजन टू बाय द प्रोडक्ट, बट इज आस्किंग ऑल क्वेश्चंस एज इफ ही हैज ओन्ड द प्रोडक्ट. यू अंडरस्टैंड? वी कॉल देम बाइंग सिग्नल्स. सो बाइंग सिग्नल आते ही देन यू ट्राई एंड क्लोज इट. ठीक है. नेगोशिएट. रिमेंबर, मैंने आपसे कहा था कि मार्केटिंग टीम प्लेज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल इन ब्रांड बिल्डिंग. नेगोशिएशन इज समथिंग वेयर यू प्ले एज अ ब्रांड. टुमारो इफ आई गो टू बाय आईफोन, हैव यू एवर सीन एनीवन नेगोशिएटिंग फॉर आईफोन? सर कवर दे दो फ्री, वो तो कुछ भी नहीं देते ना, वो तो निकाल लेते हैं ना. यू कांट इवन हैव अ चार्जर टुडे, करेक्ट? नाउ लेट्स से ऐसे कि सर आपका फोन भी आई कैन यूज फॉर कॉलिंग एंड वो चाइनीज चिंग पैंग भी 2000 का है, सर आप 2000 का दे दो, मिलेगी? फर्स्ट इज द आई विल बी थ्रोन आउट. व्हाई? बिकॉज व्हाई मार्केटिंग प्लेज an important role is because you are building a brand. iPhone people don't even question, और रात को सोते हैं जाके वहां पे ना, to buy. So something else, people start negotiating. ये फ्री दे दो, वो फ्री दे दो, इस स्टेप से. So how marketing plays an important role is in negotiations, you don't negotiate directly, but you ensure that आपकी value is such, where people can stop and still people will buy. Correct? Then close. Close is collecting the order. Each one of these topic में एक हाफ डे का ट्रेनिंग है एक्चुअली. ठीक है. बट एज सेड कि मैं आपको सेल्स की ट्रेनिंग नहीं दे रहा. आई एम जस्ट सेइंग रिमेंबर द स्टेप्स. Lastly is follow-up. Follow-up is you try and talk to those customers, remain in touch. इसमें again your role is there. You will have activities where they connect, उनके feedbacks लोगे इस टाइप से. ठीक है ना? Clear? Okay. So these are 7 steps of sales. Clear? Now I'll go to 7 step of marketing. I'll not elaborate because आप में से जो लोग होंगे, you will go through these steps. I'm not teaching, but I'm saying the importance of sales in these steps. I'll just give example. If you really want to see somebody who is good in sales, आप में से कभी कोई साड़ी शॉप में गया है विद मदर वगैरह? आप भी गए हो विद मदर? ओके. once you get married, I will encourage you to go once. उसके बाद आप नहीं जाओगे. Because see, I think all of those 7 steps, you will see that salesman actually is doing it. He is giving a demonstration. साड़ी पहन के दिखा देगा आपको. He'll build value. He'll say कि आपका बजट कितना? आपने बोला 5000 रुपए. How do he'll add value? मैडम 1-2 स्पेशल साड़ियाँ आई हैं, वो ऊपर रखी हैं कहीं पे ना, स्पेशल किसी को देना था, अभी वो आई नहीं है, बट बजट विल बी ऑन द हायर साइड. 5 का नहीं 8 का मिलेगा. What is the possibility that the lady says कि नहीं चाहिए? हाँ? Those people who we think are maybe semi-literate, हम लोग बात करेंगे, they do all of this. They will flirt. मतलब वो तो देखते हैं, वो बोलेगा मैडम आप बहुत अच्छी लग रही है. वो हस्बैंड चुपचाप बैठ के सुन रहा है, क्या करेगा, है ना? So all of those steps Go to that place. See, आपको ना सीखने का मौका कहाँ मिलेगा, but observe very closely. ठीक है? So one of the best salesmen I found was a sari salesman. Okay. Now let's understand 7 steps to marketing. Second last slides. उसके बाद then last slide में will close. What are 7 steps marketing में? First is research. Again that husband wife वाला इसमें आ गया. क्या होगा इसमें? Who, where? Remember previous slide. Who is a customer? Where is he? What exactly they need? Why should they buy our machine? How exactly we can support them? Lot of questions. ये आपको सब research करना पड़ता है. If you do not know the product at all, if you are not aware कि product किस काम के आता है, कौन लेता है, क्या customer है, you will fail miserably. This is an important part of your marketing job. But if you are not aware, आप बात करोगे ATL, BTL, वो SEO, nothing is going to work. You need to be in front of customer. Remember, if you want to be the swimming champion or you want to be the coach of swimming, you need to first learn swimming. बिना पानी में कूदे आप भाषण नहीं दे सकते, है ना? Crucial. What do you do after that particular part? Research करने के बाद then you create segments. Remember, I was talking of road segment, agriculture steps. It could be different. It could be premium, high-end customer, low-end customer. You can have your own segments because each segment will have a separate strategy. You can't have the same strategy to everyone. Remember, Rolls-Royce don't advertise, whereas बाकी चीजों के लिए तो करना पड़ता है ना. साइकिल से लेकर सबके लिए करते हैं ना हम लोग, है ना? साबुन के लिए, हर एक चीज के लिए करते हैं. So you create segments. Again here, इसमें first 5 में star है. You need to interact with your sales colleague. You need to understand कि segment में कैसे create करूँ. You can't open a book कि high end or low end. नहीं, it doesn't work. High end, low end doesn't. In case of construction equipment, it doesn't work. आपको पता है मैंने जो मशीन JCB का मशीन बेचा था, मैंने पान वाले को बेचा हुआ है. पान वाला जो पान बना के देता है, because he was giving it on rent. What I had to do is I had to justify कि भैया आपको महीने का 70,000 का खर्चा आएगा and you'll get 1 lakh rupees. मतलब lot of people have purchased इस टाइप से. So you need to create segment. आप segment बना के you'll have a strategy. क्या करोगे? Strategy. So in a particular segment, how do we sell? ऐसा कि ये steps पे मैं आपको ज़्यादा अंदर नहीं जा रहा हूँ because आपका ये syllabus में आएगा. Could be a topic could be different. They may not say 7 steps to sales, but all of this will be a part of your syllabus. So you'll build a marketing strategy. For this, I'll use LinkedIn. For this, I will use Facebook. For this, maybe we'll have a video. For this, we'll have a competition, customers competition. We'll have a trade show. You'll work on a strategy. You'll position the product. How do you position a product in front of customer? Again, इस पे आपको पूरा लंबा चौड़ा syllabus है. You'll work on the positioning of this position. अब इसके लिए again you need to have कि how do I position my product in front of the customer? If I'm doing a campaign on LinkedIn, I'll say talk to sales guy. He'll say use these techniques. आपको मालूम है जब आप अगर कोई वीडियो बनाते हो, WhatsApp पे आपको बहुत सारे वीडियोस आते होंगे ना? 10 सेकंड के ऊपर कितने लोग देखते हैं? 10 seconds, 10-12 seconds के ऊपर people don't see unless you find it interesting. You'll be bombarded with 100 videos every day. You may actually end up seeing only one. So how do we convey that message? First 12 seconds. So if I have to, think of your product, again sales की आदमी की जरूरत पड़ती है. Or else if you have done sales job, you will be able to do it. Maybe some campaign. अभी मैंने वीडियो का बात किया. LinkedIn पे आप देखते हो, you probably don't spend more than 2 seconds. Facebook, newspaper ads. How exactly those things will matter to you? If you know क्या करना है, how to position the product, campaign will be successful. Then you'll have campaigns, of course. Based on positioning, you'll have campaigns. Correct? Campaigns can be online, news, radio, newspaper. ये अभी छोड़ दो. आपके लेवल पे नहीं है वो कोकोला, पेप्सी एंड ये इनके लिए ठीक है. बट अदरवाइज रेडियो कैंपेन्स, रेडियो छोड़ कोई फायदा ही नहीं आज के लिए. टीवी इज वेस्ट ऑफ मनी. इट्स वेरी एक्सपेंसिव. A lot of people, they do it and people don't even notice. In fact, जब ad break आता है तो लोग अपना अपना काम करते हैं ना मोबाइल पे. You search, you know. So we reach second last stage. What do? We measure the performance of our campaign. Marketing department is supposed to burn money. Marketing department का काम है कि पैसा दिया जला दो. पर how do you measure कि उसका क्या फायदा हुआ? That is crucial. अदरवाइज कोई भी एड कैंपेन हो गया उस महीने का सेल्स सब मेरे कारण से हुआ, ऐसा नहीं होता. देयर आर टेक्निक्स कि हाउ हैव यू कंट्रीब्यूटेड. क्लियर है? ओके. एंड लास्ट, फाइन ट्यून, लर्न फ्रॉम द कैंपेन, चेंज दैट. एनी क्वेश्चंस हियर? सो इसके बारे में या जय जी.
On the same day, I visited the local market, mobile phone shop, and I asked them. They say, wait for one day, I will arrange it for you. So, what is the marketing strategy between both of them?
देखो जो ओरिजिनल कंपनी है ना, you're good that you asked this question. This is what Apple does it. जिस दिन लॉन्च किया, you will find all the old models disappear from the stores because उनकी प्राइसिंग है $699, $1099 प्राइस, they must get that price. वो जो फोन का मॉडल था, that was same price until yesterday. So they have to discount if they have to sell. They have to discount, which could affect the sale of the new model. So all of this model goes to second sale में. You are absolutely right. In fact, I was trying to get. We had gone to Dubai with my family. वहाँ पे हम लोग iPhone 14 का ट्राई कर रहे थे लेने के लिए, 13 का. She was forced to buy iPhone 14. वो मतलब मेरे को दर्द मेरे को हो रहा था actually, because स्टोर में था ही नहीं. He could not get it. That's strategy. It's a part of strategy. It's not that it is by design that they have removed those phones, and they're available because वो कोई फ्री में iPhone फ्री में तो आपको चाय नहीं पिलाएगा स्टोर वाला ना. So all of those are sold to some people at discount, but the brand is such that you can't go and say कि मुझे. See, if you go there and you say there's iPhone 13 is there and iPhone 14 is there, and you say, sir, ये दोनों साथ same price के हैं, give me discount, so उनका brand gets affected. They'll not do it. Any questions, sir? Somebody else also is here.
Jain sir.
Jain ji.
I am Dhritwan Mandal. So my question is, in marketing, you have to have all the knowledge about the product. So when the company asked me that sell me this product, so how do I apply that knowledge? How do I strategize to perform that?
Company means customer की बात कर रहे हो या आपकी company जिस company में
Yeah,
आप working,
if
और
they are asking me to prove myself that sell me this product.
देखो ना, what you're saying is something which I used to do. I used to call it a mock. That is mock sale. That I used to be a customer. When after training I used to ask the trainees कि यार मुझे बेचो, to understand कितना उनको समझ में आ गया है. But उसके लिए you should be taught first. They can't say read from books. No, strategies. See, किताब पढ़ के limit के बाद you can't do anything. Customer, unless you meet a customer, you'll not even understand, na? So your boss has to, or your training manager जो है, he has to first teach you customers behave like this, or they, you should accompany with some salespeople where you're a silent observer, you understand from them, and only then you can do a mock. Any questions, sir, from this side? Marketing में लगता है थक गए काफी, हाँ? Tired? I should get tired, na? Okay. So last slide. Why I want this team, those who are in marketing department, to first learn sales. I said कि मेरे सामने जब लोग आके बैठते थे, सर हम लोग marketing department से, मतलब we are marketing management, तो मेरे को सर पिटने का मूड करता था, because when I used to ask, they used to give me all bookish knowledge. So we can have a radio campaign, we can have a TV campaign. वो पढ़ के आ गए ना. But what worked for Coca-Cola will not work for JCB. It is different ball game. So you will find a lot of people ना जो अपने bridge के नीचे बैठे हैं ना, they are JCB customers. वो ताश खेल रहे हैं, बीड़ी पी रहे हैं, चाय पी रहे हैं, but they have purchased. Indian people, they are entrepreneurs. They have somehow managed to get about 1 lakh of rupees, family से, and they have taken a machine on loan. EMI से ज़्यादा पैसे कमा रहे हैं. The strategy is whereby they clear the EMIs 3 years, 4 years. वो owner is a driver, वहीं सो रहा है. और उसके बाद क्या हो गया? After 3 years या 5 years, 4 years के बाद वो machine which was worth 30 lakhs, they will sell for 20 lakhs. उसका इन्वेस्टमेंट क्या था? 1 लाख रुपीस. 1 लाख रुपीस फॉर इन्वेस्टमेंट. बाकी जो भी एक्सपेंसेस था वो निकाल रहा था वहीं पे. EMI से वो EMI प्लस उसके खाने पीने का वो वहीं पे सो रहा था. इंडिया में लोग पीपल आर रियल इंटेलिजेंट ना. आई जस्ट नेवर एवर हम लोग टाई शाई पहन के आ गए, स्मार्टली ड्रेस है ना. डोंट थिंक दैट वी आर एक्सपर्ट्स. वो जो वहाँ पे चप्पल पहन के घूम रहा है ना, ही इज ब्रिलियंट. इनफैक्ट एज he mentioned ना कि I am a mentor of change program, मतलब नीति आयोग के प्रोग्राम में हूँ. I sort of adapted 2 government schools. When I went there, Tutte-Futte school as expected, and these are the kids, they are from slums. So I was kind of disappointed कि मैंने opt तो कर लिया, probably it will not work. What questions they asked? Can you believe this? The first question they asked is, sir, drone काम कैसे करता है? You want to work on a drone? Kids from slums. Then they were talking of this 3D printing. They were computer में search कर रहे थे. उनके वहाँ पे search में limited था ना school के. They were searching about 3D printing. Why I'm spending time there is I want जिस माहौल में कर रहे हैं वहाँ पे पिताजी दारू पी के मार रहे हैं, वो सब उससे बाहर निकालना जरूरी है. Okay. Anyway, मैं उस तरफ नहीं जा रहा. I'm just saying कि people are brilliant. So ये सब ऐसा इस टाइप से people actually they earn money. So stay with them. Any other question before I go to last slide? No? Okay. So now you understand कि you are able to, once you understand customer psyche, ये customer कहाँ मिलेगा, you can run a campaign जिसके base पे you can get a better leads. Your company is going to benefit. You will build better. आपका जो sales material आप build करेंगे, वो देखते ही लोग पहले at least they'll spend time on what you have done. You have made a video of 5 minutes, spent 15 lakhs. No one is watching. कोई फायदा नहीं है. But video आपने ऐसा बनाया जिसमें sales का आदमी involved है या you were part of this thing. First 10 seconds, 15 seconds में people are glued. They want to spend the remaining 2 minutes to study. You will stay ahead of competition because if you are able to do it in the competition में अभी भी लोग किताबी कीड़े the ATL, BTL वाले काम कर रहे हैं, you will be ahead of the competition. Then ROI, as I mentioned, marketing department, they burn money. Their job is to burn money. It is not easy. लोग डंडे मारेंगे, boss लोग. So आपका ROI will be better because you know where to attack, what to do, which campaign to run, what products to, how to do it. So your company is going to get more money. So आपका ROI जो है और marketing campaign का will be much, much better. And of course, which means more orders, higher revenue, more profits. Okay? So I hope all of you, those who are in marketing, I see all of you during my lifetime as heads of sales, marketing and business development department. Okay? Thank you. Questions? Questions? Questions, please. भूख लग गया क्या? हाँ? Yeah. Yes. Entrepreneurship.
So how can I achieve more customers? What are the ways that I can
Okay.
reach more leads?
देखो, team, एक मिनट. Questions, I'll just repeat the question. आप शायद सुन नहीं पा रहे हैं, He asked a question that if he want to have a startup, how to ensure that virtually he gets customers. See, first is now my question, are you from business family? Okay. So if you are not from business family, you have got no clue how to, run a business. Don't don't have a startup immediately after college is over. Learn the tricks of trade. मतलब you want to be a kabaddi champion, kabaddi खेलना सीखो पहले. No, initially I'm saying first do that. After which, but remember every time you which your company are working, जो आपका crucial क्या है, finance part है या customer acquisition जो है, learn those tricks. Spend 2 years, 3 years in that. So once you understand कि business कैसे करना है, उसके बाद jump करो which your field you are in. अभी I'm supporting 3 startups. वो मतलब they're brilliant guys. Somebody came from USA. He was in Microsoft. Want to do something in India. He had no clue. Business पता मतलब he was good in developing that software. His strength and he has developed a wonderful software. How to approach customers, he had no idea. वो मेरे से contact किया. Say you will find mentors, na? When mentors or somebody, there are possibilities. Yes, sir.
Jain sir, my name is Kundan Singh. Sir, I want to ask, in the previous slide you have shown that 1H and 5W. What does that mean?
Well, 1H is the how. It's a question, it's a kind of abbreviation, acronym बोलते हैं ना. How. And when, what. वो सब आप techniques use करोगे ना, where, which, why. So whenever you are facing a problem और आप कुछ करना strategy, you have to answer those questions. When you answer those questions, you will be able to understand करना क्या है. Clear? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hi, sir. I am Bikash Rajput from Bhopal. Sir, my question is that yesterday I recently watched the videos of Mamaearth case study, but I watched there that they are still in a loss because they are something investing at 2 rupees in their market and getting a customer of 1.6 rupees. So how can they get a profit in future? Because
they are looking at growth of market share.
Yes, sir. Their valuation is still increasing, but getting lost.
नहीं वो होगा. देखो that there are many companies, especially startups जो होते हैं ना, many companies, or when there are question of MNCs, they plan losses for first few years. It is planned because they need to expand the market. Many companies they use unethical ways of driving away the competition. आपने जियो का नाम सुना हुआ है? आज से 5 साल पहले जियो का नाम था पहले. There were Reliance Communications, there were Idea, there were a lot of companies ना. Where are they? And trust me, जियो ने जब launch किया था product virtually free दे रहे थे, उस समय they were making losses. Of course, Ambani Group तो उनके पास बहुत पैसा है, so tension नहीं था. But that is the way people do it. So it's a strategy. It is not that. So when they have their equity or when they have their partners, when they sell the idea to the investors, they talk for next 5 years we will be making loss. But this 5-year loss will be compensated over a period of next 20 years. So we will be making much more profit. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. देखो customer psychology मतलब again there are no rules. You be with them. You should be good. हम लोग जो I'll say you should be good ENT specialist. Eye, nose, throat की जगह it is touch. So you need to be good. By any chance आपका अभी कोई girlfriend वगैरह तो नहीं है ना? Why I'm saying so it is a human relationship. You'll understand a lot of things. You cannot have a rules. How to have a girlfriend? You cannot have rules. You say customer के पास you spend time with him, and you will learn automatically. But you should be open. देखो अभी what I see here, यहाँ पे आपके पास 250 बच्चे बैठे हुए हैं, ठीक है? What I see is 250 networking opportunities for me. I see a lot of people who are future CEOs. See a lot of US business entrepreneurs. If I was not from that background, I'll just see log बैठे हैं, then I'll use my mobile. I'll start sending message. I'm ignoring 250 opportunities. You understand? Don't do that. Okay? And if you're interested, you will be आपको कुछ ना कुछ में interest होगा. Maybe sports, something. Let's say you're interested in cricket. You will know everything about that. आप घर में बैठे यहाँ बैठ के you will be knowing everything. You'll do his research. You will study a lot of things. वैसा है. But you should be interested. Don't expect कि you press a button, सामने आ जाएगा. आज के इंटरनेट era में मुझे ये डर लगता है. you know, press a button, you get no, you don't get anything. और movies is fake. Movies में दिखाते हैं कॉलेज से निकलते हैं वो ओपन कार में घूम रहे हैं, फैंसी क्लोथ्स, फ्लाइंग बिजनेस क्लास. इट नेवर हैपन्स. ओनली अब सपने में भी नहीं सोचोगे कि आप बिजनेस क्लास में फ्लाई कर रहे हो ना. नेवर हैपन्स. इट्स हार्ड वर्क. यस सर. नो द क्वेश्चंस. यस सर. हाँ बोले.
We know that marketing and sales is a big area. So what are the key characteristics a company wants in a candidate?
Oh, okay. Okay, one more point, you know, I think he said something जिसकी बेस पे मेरे को ट्रिगर हुआ था. बेटा प्लीज सिट. You know, there's a thing called कि start with the end in mind. ने सुना होगा? क्या मतलब इसका? हाँ? Yes sir. Okay, मतलब what do you want? See, it is मोटा मोटा ऐसा है कि what do you want to achieve and plan from today. Let's say, you know, all of you, let's say 90% of you will be keen on actually joining some companies. 10% could be, you know, parents का है या कुछ ऐसे से, ठीक है? Just name a company which you want to join. Just don't worry, कुछ भी बोलो.
Jain sir, my name is Saloni. Sir, Deloitte.
Okay, Federloid.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's say she wants to join Federloid. But please, Federloid. What I would do if I'm in her shoes. सबसे पहले LinkedIn पे आप हो. Are you following Federloid? You're following. वहाँ पे कितने लोग हैं? Do you really do thumbs up when they're doing something? You understand? My aim is I want to join Federloid. I want to join maybe Coca-Cola. You know, some of you are working there. 2 साल के बाद मैं उनके door पे knock नहीं करूँगा. I'll start doing it today. She is following Federloid. Wonderful. उनके जो officers हैं वो post करते हैं. Give a thumbs up. Write something which is of their interest. Let them know. What's your name? Saloni. So let them know in next 2 years, they know somebody is there named Saloni Yadav. She seems to be interested. So when Saloni Yadav applies, she'll get a preference. You can't just say thumbs up करने से नहीं होगा. They should be able to see you. So that is something, you know, which you're asking a question. You want to be in sales and marketing, decide which one. वो कंपनी में करना, उस कंपनी के बारे में जो समझ सकते करो. Let's say tomorrow, let's say, you know, if somebody walks in, I was in JCB, and he starts talking about earth-moving products. Backhoe में sir ऐसा है, इतना sale. Today you get everything on internet, ना? But you have to understand, study, and it should be part of your DNA. आपके खून में होना चाहिए. I'll prefer anytime somebody says, oh, sir, I am aware, आपके मशीन यहाँ चलता है, वहाँ चलता है. I'll prefer, यार क्यों नहीं? I can see passion, interest, ना? If you're not passionate, then आप में और you know machine में कोई फर्क नहीं है. You have to be passionate. You have to live for a cause. Yes, sir. Questions? Yes, sir.
Jai Hind, sir. Myself Vishal Taylor. Sir, I want to ask question with the help of example. Sir, if I am in sales and I am going to some Chinese company came and I have to sell my product and my senior is with me and the Chinese company is very rigid to their customs and they will not speak in English. They want only to speak in their language and my senior is who is helping me but he is not there at that time. So how would I deal that crack?
वो उसका कोई solution नहीं है. See, you know, ये okay. Let me say, you know, there's some companies. What is said, you know, there's no solution for that particular episode. कि senior नहीं है तो क्या करें, वो Chinese में कर रहे हैं. Lot of time people actually, thanks, please sit. Lot of time people you will use these techniques. You know, some Korean companies, वो आपको रात को 2 बजे बुलाएंगे negotiate करने के लिए. आपको सुबह बिठा के रखेंगे, आओ बैठो, खिलाएंगे पिलाएंगे, खूब दारू पिलाएंगे. मतलब उनका पर्पस इज डिफरेंट. अंडरस्टैंड? अपनी इंडिया की कंपनी की बात करता हूँ, रिलायंस में अगर आपको बुलाते हैं नेगोशिएट करने के लिए आ जाइए, दे विल ओनली एक्सपेक्ट MD लेवल के लोग. दे विल कॉल यू एट 9 o'clock in the morning. चाय वाय शायद पिला देंगे, खाना भी नहीं खिलाएंगे. दे विल वेट टिल 5 o'clock. दे विल एंश्योर दैट यू आर फ्रस्ट्रेटेड, यू आर वर्कड अप. गुज्जू लोग, आप में से कोई गुज्जू लोग गुजराती के हैं? आप गुज्जू हो? मैं गुजरात, एक सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग लोग ना, यू नीड टू ऑलवेज वर्क इन 2 areas you must work. One is Gujarat. Gujarat के mathematics is different, ना? It is 2 + 2 is never 4. Never. Second is Kerala. Anyone from Kerala? You are from Kerala? Yeah. Because वहाँ पे they educated. So वहाँ पे when I was trying to sell a machines, I was trying to go to a place called Morbi, राजकोट के पास है. बॉम्बे से उसमें I was in Bombay. मॉर्निंग फ्लाइट था, इवनिंग फ्लाइट था वापस का. वहाँ पे जो डीलर्स होते हैं, कंपनी के डीलर्स होते हैं, दे आर वेरी गुड फ्रेंड्स ऑफ कस्टमर्स. यानी कि सब कंपनी की बातें सब उनको बता देते हैं पहले ही. नाटक करते हैं ना, जैसे वो होगा ना, प्रैक्टिस करना है, प्रैक्टिस करते हैं कि कस्टमर जब कंपनी वाले साहब आएंगे तो मैं ये बोलूँगा कि मैं लुट गया, बर्बाद हो गया, फिर आप ये बोलना कंपनी इतना एक्स्ट्रा दे सकती है, वो पहले ही पढ़ा के रखते हैं. ठीक है. फर्स्ट टाइम दे मेड अ फूल ऑफ मी. मेरा शाम का फ्लाइट था, वो बंदा सर अभी आता हूँ करके वो चला गया. ही केम बैक एट 5 o'clock. 7 o'clock was my flight. I had 20 minutes मोरबी से राजकोट जाने के लिए. It's about 40 minutes का distance था. I realized क्या है. Next time when they said please come for negotiation, I said okay. I did not tell my dealer कि my flight is tomorrow. क्या मुझे रुकना पड़ेगा ना? So, you understand? You learn, when you're asking questions, you learn from those things. चला गया वो सेम नाटक. इवनिंग तक वो कहता है मैं मस्त बैठा हूँ. एंड सेल्स में यू लर्न, सेल्स में यू ऑल्सो नीड टू हैव पेशेंस. तो सर वो आ गया, सर आपको जाना होगा ना, डीलर बोल रहा है. मैंने कहा नहीं जाऊँगा मैं आज. आई नीड टू टेक द ऑर्डर. यू हैव टू बिकम जाट. सो ऐसा होता है कि पीपल डू दैट. सो व्हाट यू मेंशन, कोरियन कंपनीज, चाइनीज कंपनीज, वो हाई एंड गेम्स होता है, वो अभी आपके लेवल पे नहीं जरूरी है. यू कैन लर्न बॉस सेल्स थिंग्स अनलेस यू रीच दैट लेवल. ऐसा है. सो आई एम अवेयर दे विल कॉल इट 2 o'clock in the night, कोरियन कंपनीज. इस टाइप से करते हैं. क्या करोगे आप? एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस? यस सर.
Jain sir, my name is Vishwanath Jaswal. I am from Kolkata, West Bengal. So my question is like in the field works, we always get a target oriented work or not, sir? Like it depends on the company?
No, generally, in sales, I think why in sales? I think for every activity you'll get a target. So even if you are in, let's say, finance, or you have to close so many deals, design you have to design this product by this date. So it is always target driven. Things are target driven. Always. Target could be volume, it could be value also. So some companies they will say कि 10 crore का sale करना है. Not in some companies they will say 20 machines you have to sell. In some companies they will talk of value, but it is always target driven. Every activity.
Sir, but if it will be a service oriented work, so how will we get the
Service
target?
में भी वो targets होते हैं ना. Service oriented क्या होगा? Let's say you want to go and service the machines, या ना annual service contract लेना होगा. Even then also it's target oriented. आपने देखा होगा ना, लोग आपको फोन आते हैं, गाड़ी की सर्विसिंग करा लो जी, नहीं करा लो जी, वो मानसून सेल चल रहा है, वो that is all because of targets. No questions? Okay. So यहाँ पे मैं starting पहुंच गया. I'll just give my phone number. If anyone of you think you need, you can always contact me. सॉरी, मुझे लगा मैं पहुंच गया हूँ. दिस इज माई फोन नंबर, ईमेल ID. आई एम ऑन LinkedIn. LinkedIn पे आई ट्राई एंड पोस्ट एवरी डे समथिंग विच इज रिलेवेंट टू काइंड ऑफ मोटिवेशन, बिजनेस स्टेप्स. आई डू इट. ठीक है. सो इफ यू आर कीन, यू कैन कनेक्ट विथ मी ऑन LinkedIn. फेसबुक वगैरह में मैं जरूर हूँगा. मैं कई महीनों से, सालों से नहीं गया. ठीक है. इंस्टाग्राम मेरे डॉटर ने जबरदस्ती क्रिएट किया है. शी सेज डैड प्लीज लाइक, देन आई लाइक. एंड आई हैव नो आइडिया अबाउट इंस्टाग्राम. ओके, दिस इज ओनली प्लेस वेयर आई एम देयर. सो ऑल द बेस्ट. आई होप टू सी यू एज एट अ वेरी सीनियर लेवल, as early as possible, maybe next few years time. Any questions? We'll be very happy to support you. Right, thank you very much and all the best. Thanks.
Hello. So it's been a year since I contacted you, sir. Actually, I contacted him through LinkedIn, and It's been a year I've been following you and following your post, and I would recommend all of you to go through his profile. It's very motivating, and you see a different perspective of life and business and how you can, go ahead with things you have to face in life. And once again, sir, thank you for being here. I'm sure the students would have learned about the 7 steps of sales, the 7 steps, the key process of marketing, how they cannot work in silos. They have to be together and integrated. And we are looking forward to have you again, sir. Thank you so much.